Now that I have some wood, I'm going to begin the erection of my settlement.
What are you, some kind of nerd?
I am the king of nerds.
I told my hairdresser, I'm like, I want knots in my hair, and she just went to town. I don't know, 100 episode, something special.
It's amazing. I am speechless. Words difficult to find I am having.
I don't know. It's very it's honoring and humbling. All the H and ING words.
It was a little emotional, I have to admit. Yeah. I mean, 100 episodes. That means we've spent over 500 days in the same room together.
I remember being here the first season and 2.5 Men hit their 100th, and it seemed like, oh my God, that's an eternity. And here we are.
And camera.
So what do you want to do now?
Well, I want to go get my asthma inhaler, but it might ruin the moment.
I think it was only when we started getting into the 90s that I started realizing, oh, 100 is on the horizon.
I'm an actor. I'm horribly pessimistic. I mean, of course, I didn't think it was going to be 100 episodes. I was just lucky to be working so I could pay off my bills.
Obviously, I wasn't here for all 100, but I was a fan of the show before, so I would reenact episodes in my house. So I actually am at 100 because I basically did the episodes in my bathroom. Actually, I'm at 105 because I did some reruns in my living room.
Tonight, on behalf of all of us at Warner Brothers Television, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this wonderfully well-deserved and joyful celebration. 100 episodes and still going strong. It is such an honor for all of us to be able to honor and recognize all of you. I really hope that many years from now, you will look back on this experience and you will realize that you were part of something extraordinarily special, the best of what television is all about.
For me, it started off emotionally as they were introducing the cast and saying it was the 100th episode. I'm still trying to process all of it. And then we got down to work, and that faded away, and we had to make the best episode we could.
Hold up and take one. Come and Mark. Happy 100th episode.
It was a really special night. It had a special feeling, kind of the way the pilot did, and it felt like we'd been doing it forever, and it still felt fresh, so it was pretty great.
It was a really great night. The energy in the room was absolutely off the charts. Everyone was so excited knowing it was the 100th episode. They had 100th episode banners everywhere. And I think the audience was just really excited to be a part of it as much as we were excited to be a part of doing it for them.
There was extra special energy. It was like they were bouncing out of their seats, and it felt really emotional and really special.
Okay, stand by.
Here we go.
What I feel most proud about is that we still are as excited 5 years later, 100 episodes later, to come to work every single day.
There's become such a nice comfortableness, I guess you could say, with one another and the actors. That's been a great growth. Even with Mayim and Melissa now, they fit right in.
Sure.
I mean, it hasn't changed all that much. There's more of us now with Melissa and Mayim, and everyone drives nicer cars, but other than that, it's pretty much the same.
Everyone has gotten a little older, looks maybe a little older themselves. I know we laugh when we look back at reruns now at that first year.
When we shot the 100th episode, we showed the audience the pilot 99 episodes ago, and it was amazing to see the change, how we've changed as writers and how the actors have grown. It was fun.
When we first started the show, Kaylee she's still very young, but she was very young. And if I'm making it sound like I'm that much older than her, it's because I am. I am 13 years older than her. I'm sure you'd never know it. But Jesus, it makes a big difference.
On behalf of an extremely, extremely proud network, thank you for 100 episodes. Thank you to this cast. Thank you for making our network extremely proud. This is a joy, and this is a true celebration. Without further ado, I am thrilled beyond thrilled to introduce to you Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady. Thank you.
This is a remarkable night. The press kept asking, so, did you ever think you'd be at 100 episodes as we went through the line? And We didn't ever think we'd make it to 1.
It's 100 episodes, but it was 100 miracles to get here. And I'm very grateful. This has been the greatest experience of my career. I love you dearly. I love being part of this thing and see how it's grown.
We work with the best crew ever, and I want to use this opportunity to say thank you for that.
Okay, how do I look? More to the point, why are you doing this? What are you talking about?
Did you forget what Penny did to you? It took you 2 years and defiling my sister to turn that frown upside down.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on whether you do the 100th as like a very sort of special episode and pack all these goodies and shiny objects into one thing.
Oh no, they sent the wrong Spock.
Or whether you kind of continue on with the storyline.
Live long and suck it, Zachary Quinto.
And I think it's sort of somewhere between.
I've had a lot of fun this week because there's layers to this episode that we've never dealt with before.
It's the kind of episode where the Leonard Penny theme is very central and everybody's sort of rotating around them.
Please, before you say something you both regret, I'd like to place my order.
I was doing the George Lopez show, and Samuel Jackson was one of the guests, and he said to me, when's Leonard and Penny getting back together? And it's just so funny, like, people love these storylines.
Penny, do you have plans for dinner tonight?
Why, you guys going somewhere?
No, I mean just you and me.
You mean, like a date?
Not like a date, a date.
The stuff with Leonard and Penny is always, it's tough to predict because there are two very passionate camps about whether or not they should be together.
So this kind of dangles it for them a little to see if that is really what they want, and we'll go from there.
At the restaurant, when you said you wanted us to be together again, it got very real very fast, and I panicked.
Why? What are you afraid of?
Well, what if we do go out and I do something stupid and dump you again?
What if I dump you?
Come on, be serious.
We're gonna bring out the cast, okay. We're gonna cut the cake.
1, 2, 3!
It was a great celebration, and it was fun, and it was exciting. It was just like a fancy, fun day at school.
It was just a really good vibe all over.
The whole is greater than the parts is the old thing, you know, and in this case it's true. You know, these guys did create a family on the set over these 5 years.
Can we have the rest of the cast up on stage for a second? Jim and Kaylee and Simon. Melissa and Mayim.
Well, is the band ready?
The band is ready. No? 1 minute? Should we keep stalling? Or you are ready? Okay. Because I have lots of jokes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please welcome the Bare Naked Ladies! Bare Naked Ladies!
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang. Since the dawn of man is really...
I don't know, it could have just been my imagination, but it felt like a longer night, not in a bad way, but we really, I guess we savored that whole night.
All you can ever do is you come in and you do the best show you can. You know, you finish episode 98 and you say, what's the best episode 99 we can do? And then you keep repeating that. It's very nice when people say, we really enjoyed that too.
There's a real sense of still loving coming to work. It was there on episode 1, and it's been here this week.
You know, the work does continue. It's not the death of us at 100, I hope.
It still feels like we have a lot of stories to tell with these characters.
We were writing all day today and thinking about what happens next with Leonard and Penny and Sheldon and Amy.
We were in the office today and we'll be in the office tomorrow. So we're writing.
We're just so proud of everybody, and it's an amazing experience, and I hope we do 100 more.
Here's to, yeah, hopefully at least one more after 100.
100.